Hello everybody out there on the Street Fighter YouTube communities. My name is Jinsei64, and I just wanted to make a quick video here regarding modern controls. Seems that a lot of things are being said that normals are missing. So we're going to actually take a look and see what exactly is lost for Luke. I've actually done this video several times to the point where I did finalize one. These are unscripted. It's kind of a little bit my style of video. So sorry if it just seems like rambling like I am right now. But we'll get right into it. I originally made this video with the conclusion that Luke loses sweep. Yeah, that's not true at all. Even going into the command list tells you, which is probably the easiest thing to see. But there are actually genuinely some stuff that he does miss. Goes missing. So we'll go over classic controls for the new people that don't know. To put it very simply, it goes from giving light, medium, heavy strengths to punches and kicks to just making them one button. So one button for light, one for medium, one for heavy, and then one for specials. The special button is all medium, at least for Luke. We'll take a look at the other characters and see if it's going to be the same for them. But every single strength is medium for the lone special press. Hitting assistant specials give you EX versions, so you still do keep those. You can still input your specials with the strengths and get their respective strengths. Especially with Luke, it's handy because flash knuckles are different and they do their own things. The only thing that you do lose for inputs, so this is one loss, is the tackle. I don't think the startup and the active frames change on the strengths anyways, but you can still do both follow-ups, even the overhead. That's normally done with kicks on classic control, so it's down in whatever strength button you want to do that one. Now the meat and potatoes, I guess, is going to be the normals. So we'll go over the first thing first. The simplest thing first, excuse me. Jumping normals. Luke does lose his jump in punches. So he does lose that in modern. I have held assist, I have held different button directions, and nothing. He just loses his jump in punches. Now for his standing normals, we'll go down strengths. Standing light punch is still here, including the target combo. That's again, that's in the command list, so you can definitely see that. Crouching light punch is his croucher. For mediums, we get standing medium punch along with their respective target combo with the overhead. Crouching is his crouching light kick. This is why I wanted to do this video, because there was some Twitter users echoing that Luke loses this. He doesn't. I don't know where that came from, but it is still possible to do. And his heavy is standing. Heavy is standing roundhouse. Crouching is crouching fierce, and down forward and heavy is a sweep. This was my mistake. Luke does not lose sweep. However, as far and his here, and you hold down auto, it's going to be his standing fierce. However, he does lose his standing medium kick. Now, for those that don't really play Luke or know, this is his standing medium kick. Nice little range tool. Not special cancelable, not driver cancelable. +1 on hit. Nice little distance, kind of keep you away, that kind of thing. I think my dog saw something outside. He's whining. But yeah, he does lose that standing medium kick, which I think is kind of a big deal, just because it's a nice way to keep distance. But to recap, all jump in punches are lost, and standing medium kick. Everything else is there. That's not a whole lot missing. Everyone, like I've mentioned, everyone says that, oh, you lose so many normals, blah, 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 you know, oh, you lose this. And so, you know, we're going to go through this journey together, so I'll do more characters after Luke. But Luke, so far, jump in punches, standing medium kick. Those are the two normals that Luke does not have in modern. He does have, like I said, all his target combos, his overheads, even his heavies. His forward heavy's still here, so that's still possible, and his back heavy. So he doesn't lose much. His combos are still there. You know, things like that. I'm not too much of a Luke player. But yeah, I mean, he still has all his like stuff. as far as I can tell, he can still do like all his combos and, you know, all his the usual stuff he can do. I'm bad at charging, but anyways, that's gonna do it. Yeah, Luke loses 2 normals. That's pretty, or loses 1 normal and loses 3 jump-ins, all punches. So we'll do Jamie next and see what is actually lost. And just to close out, besides the usual YouTuber outro, let people use modern controls. Don't berate players. And modern control users, classic players aren't pissed that you have accessibility. They really aren't. That's being blown out of proportion. I get that the popular thing is using thumb bait, you know, thumbnail bait and bait titles of modern controls OP question mark exclamation point question mark with a pog face or a soy boy pointing kind of thing. I get that gets the YouTube algorithm going. It really isn't as big of a deal as a lot of people are making it out to be. People that would prefer it are more comfortable with it, hand pains, things like that. They might prefer it. I've got friends that are MK players that prefer the modern control scheme over classic. That's just kind of how it is, and it's just an unfortunate reality of accessibility in fighting games that some people just can't really do it because it's just too much for their dexterity or whatever. But stop getting huffy. Let modern players play in peace. And modern players, classic players are not going to berate you or dodge sets just because you play modern. It's all for like drama purposes. But that'll just about do it. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this 7-ish minute video. Hit that like button if you enjoyed. Please comment with any misinformation I may have had. Any corrections, any feedback is greatly appreciated. And we will do Jamie next. Thanks very much, everybody. And I hope all of you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world.